Hello guys, in this video I will be talking about how to configure FTP server on your Windows machine. So one of the most common and the simplest way to upload information to your server is through file transfer protocol, or basically we say FTP. So this allows the user to connect to a specific location on the server without having a full access to the server. So you can turn your own system or laptop into a fully dedicated FTP server, which will allow you to share info and files over the TCP/IP protocol. So Windows luckily provides us with a facility for configuring FTP server through IIS. So let's jump into the tutorial.
Maybe it's 3 a.m. and you on my mind and it's not the first time.
So first we need to make a folder where you want to keep all your files which has to be shared. So I will type the name of the file as anything you can put, FTP sharing. Okay, so basically so this is an empty folder you have created, and so basically whatever files you're putting in here, you can share it through the LAN to the other system. So here I will put a dummy test file. So there's nothing, this is just hello world file. So I will be putting it here. So cool. The next step, you have to go to your control panel. So you have to hit the start button and go to control panel. Okay, so basically here you have to change the icons from large to small. It is already small in here. So and you have to go in this menu to program and features here, as you can see. So click in here, and on your left hand tab you will see the turn Windows features on or off. So you need to click on this one, and so the Windows feature is getting loaded. Okay, so as you can see, it is already loaded here. So first you have to go to this Internet Information Services, IIS. So and you have to click on this, and before that you have to click on this expand button. And here, as you can see, there are in the drop down there are three names: the file FTP server, web management tools, and World Wide Web Services, WWW services. So you have to expand this FTP server furthermore, and you have to click on this FTP server, and in the drop down you see FTP extensibility. You have to click on this, checked on. You have to check on this also, and you click OK. So after hitting OK, it will take a little bit of time to install the features in your system. Okay, it has already been completed. So just hit on close, and after that again you go to the control panel. It's already here in the menu. So you have to go to all control panel items, and here you can see your administrative tools. So just click on this. Okay, so just below, after 6 menus, you can see here IIS Manager, Internet Information Services Manager. So just double click this, and here the IIS Manager window will open. And here if you just expand this root element, it's my computer name is Julius 5. So here if you see there are application term pools and sites, you expand the sites. And here you can see there is a default website. So first of all, you need to create a website for yourself. So add FTP site. So basically this is the site where your other systems will hit in the URL and will fetch all the information, whatever you have hosted in this FTP server that you're creating. So basically this is the FTP site. So you can name the site anything else, it doesn't really matter. So what I do is FTP site 1 I put, and so this important thing is the content directory, the physical path where you will be putting all your files and folders which needs to be shared. So in our case, as you know, that was the folder that we have already created in our desktop, right? So basically where you can go, and in the desktop you can see this one was created by us, FTP sharing folder. So we just click on it and hit OK. We go to next. In the IP address, so basically this is the IP address that the other system will be accessing to. So here we give it as this. So basically this is the IP address of this machine. And if you want to cross verify, you can hit the Windows R combo keys and go to CMD, type CMD here. It's already typed here, so I give OK. And when the CMD command prompt will open, you just click on IP config, and here you can see your network details. So here the IPv4 address is 192.168.0.1.1. So basically, as you can see here also, it's the same IP address. So this is the IP address of this machine. So port is 21, fine, and these are all fine. So we do not require this SSL now. So without SSL only, we are going with this tutorial as of now. So SSL is basically a secure socket layer. So that is for the next tutorial maybe. So we go on next, and the authentication, we go give a basic authentication. And authorization, allow access to, we have to select some maybe anonymous user, specified user. I will go for specified user as of now. And so we will be giving the username as this machine's name. So basically, what is this machine's name? You can go to start, and we can go to this PC and go to properties, and you can see the computer name is Julius Vaio here. So we'll be giving this name itself. So okay, so this is the name of the machine, and the permission, we just click on read and write. Whatever permission you need to give, you can give it here. So basically after that, we click on the finish button. And see guys, here in the sites, under the sites, there is one FTP site, one that we just now created. So this is the IP address that the other users will be accessing. So so this step is done. So now we want to create a separate user in this machine, maybe FTP user. So what you can do is go to start, and in the setting button, just click on it. Here you can see accounts, click on it. Here you can see family and other users, click on it. Here you can click on add someone else to this PC. In this pop-up will come up, how will this person sign in? So into the place of this, you just click on I don't have this person sign in information. It will take a moment. And in the create account, you just give add a user without a Microsoft account. And here is the user which will require when the authentication is there, like when the other system is accessing your folder, then they have to give a added authentication. So the username and the password they have to give to access your folder from the system, from this FTP server. So what I give is geeky traveler, and any password will do. In case you forgot your password, so just one security name you give. So you click on all this, you fill up the form and just hit on next. So your Geeky Traveler local account is created. So you're good to go now. So now you have to go to this FTP sharing folder that we have created already, and we have to give some security permissions. We hit on properties, we go to the security tab, and in this we go to edit, and we need to add a username that we have just now created. So we add, and we have given Geeky Traveler, and we have to check names. Cool, it's now detected the Geeky Traveler account, the Geeky Traveler account we have created. We hit OK. So here it is. We select on this, we give the full permission here, and we hit on apply, hit OK, hit OK to this Windows also. Okay, so basically we are done till here. We go to all control panel, we go to Windows Defender Firewall, and we go to allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Go down here to see the FTP server is unchecked. So we have to click on this change settings. We'll click on this. We'll check this private and public fields and hit on OK. Now the last step will be turn on Windows Defender Firewall on and off. So basically, to go through the firewall, we need to specify this. We need to turn off the firewall so that there is no issue while transferring the file or getting files from this system. So we hit on OK. So it is unsecured for the time being, but after the sharing is done, you need to put this on, Windows Firewall on, for security measures. This is also done. And now we have to go to this IIS manager once again to add that user. So we go to the site, FTP site 1 that we have created. We'll hit on this FTP authorization. So there is basically this computer's name here. So we have to add the account that we have created. We go here, right click in the blank space, add allow rule. Here we'll go to the specified user and we give the name of the user and we give a read and write permission. Okay. So we have created this authorization rules for this Geeky Traveler account also. And now we are good to go. So switching back to PC2. So this is the second machine inside the particular LAN. Here we want to access our FTP sharing machine server. So we give in the URL FTP : the machine address was 192. We hit enter. So it will pop up with the username and password that we have already added there. So the username we give as Geeky and the password we hit on OK. And yeah, you can see here index of FTP this and the file name is this. So we have already put the file name, as you remember, there in the first place in that particular file sharing folder, and so it is popping here. So if you click, it will automatically ask for the download. We save the file to open the file. So basically that's it, guys, for transferring the file through FTP file transfer protocol over the internet. Another thing, guys, if you need a much more interesting graphical user interface for this file transfer, then you can download the third-party free softwares like WinSCP, FileZilla. So basically I have WinSCP, so I will just show it here. So after opening the site, you need to change the file protocol as from SFTP to FTP. And here the hostname will be the name that you have entered in the URL while accessing the file from the other system, from the FTP server. Port number as is 21, username will be Geeky Traveler, password, whatever you have configured there, and you hit on the login button. So voila, as you can see, it is FTP file test.txt. So basically you can right click over it, you can download it, you can drag and drop to this any of the folder. So this space is the local of in your machine and this is the remote that you're accessing. So that's it, guys. Hope you like this video. If you want more technical videos along these topics and all, then you can subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.